Hi children, welcome to Vidyalakshmi YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss the topic electric circuit and components and the function and its symbols, right? So what is the electric circuit? It is a closed path through which the current flows from one terminal to the another terminal. Next. So we are having the various types of electric circuit. So what are the various types of electric circuit we are having? Simple circuit, that is a series, parallel, and then closed circuit, and then open circuit. Clear? So what are the various types of electric circuit you are having? An open circuit, and then a closed circuit, and a series, and then a parallel. So apart from that, we will be saying about the simple circuit. Simple circuit in the sense it is nothing called as it is having only one cell and a key and a bulb which has been connected along with this. So whenever the circuit is like this, then we can call this one as a simple circuit. That means it is going to consist of one cell and then one switch, and any electrical component here will be having the one bulb. These types of circuit will be calling it as the simple circuit. So here we will be having the, apart from that, the four major types are then open circuit, closed, series, and then parallel. So first, what is meant by open circuit? So whenever the current does not flow, why it is not going to flow? Because there is some interpretation in the circuit. So in this case, the current can't able to flow from one terminal to the another terminal. So then we can say that the circuit is in a form of a open circuit. Clear? That means when there is a current does not flow. Why it is not flowing? Because there is some interpretation, or else you can say that the continuity is not there. Then those type of circuit will be calling it as the open circuit. Next, closed circuit. What is meant by closed circuit? So whenever the current flows from one terminal to the another terminal without any interpretation in the middle, those types of circuit will be calling it as the closed circuit. That means when the current is flowing from one terminal to the another terminal, that means from the positive to the negative terminal, right? So already we said then whenever the current is flowing from higher potential, that means positive is considered as a higher potential and negative is considered as the lower potential. So whenever the current is flowing from higher potential to the lower potential, then we will be calling those type of circuit as the closed circuit, high potential to the low potential. So next, series circuit. So here we will be having more application regarding the series circuit while you are going to the upcoming topic. So we will be seeing about the resistors in series and then resistors in parallel. So what is meant by series circuit? So whenever the electrical components are connected one end to the another end. So like this. So this is the first component. So this first component has been connected to the end of the second component, and the second component end has been connected to the third component. So whenever we are connecting like this, these types of combination will be calling it as a series combination. So the next type of circuit what you are having, we are having about the parallel. So what is parallel? So whenever the electrical components are connected to the common point, or else you can call it as a same point, those types of combination will be calling it as the parallel combination. So if you are seeing over here, so this is the first electrical component and second and this is the third. So all the three are connected along with the same point over here. So then these types of combination will be calling it as a parallel combination. So in the previous case we saw about the series, right? Suppose if this electrical component is not working over there, what will happen to the remaining? The remaining also won't even work. We know that. Why? Because if this is not working means, then I can say this circuit as a open circuit. So the current can't able to flow from one end to the, that means from one terminal to the another terminal. So this is one of the disadvantage of the series circuit. So whereas if you are going to the parallel, right? Suppose if the second component is not working, so here the current can able to flow over here. Likewise the current can able to flow in this also. Why? Because all the components are connected to the common points over here. So this is the one of the advantage of the parallel combination. So whatever the combinations we are having in our homes, in our schools, daily to day lives, right, everything is connected along with the parallel combination over there. Next, and then we are going to see about the various components in the electric circuit. So what are the various components you are going to use? As cell, battery, switch, either it may be in the on position or in the off position, and then wire and electric bulb, resistor, rheostat. Rheostat you can also call it as a variable resistor, and then ammeter, and then voltmeter. So these are the components we are having. So we are going to see what about the function. Suppose if we are saying about the cell means, so what is the function of the cell and what is the symbol for them? So first we'll go along with the cell. So what is meant by cell? In biology we'll be reading, and chemistry every places we'll be reading, right? So what is meant by cell in physics part? It is a kind of a electrical device which converts the chemical energy into electrical energy. Clear? It converts the chemical energy into electrical energy, and then it has only one positive terminal and one negative terminal. So here the larger vertical line represents the positive and the smaller vertical line represents the negative terminal. Clear? So what is meant by cell? Cell is an electrical device which converts the chemical energy into electrical energy, and it consists of one positive terminal and one negative terminal. So battery, here also the same thing only, it also is going to convert the chemical energy into the electrical energy. But what is the only difference between the cell and the battery? Whereas in case of cell, it is having only one positive and one negative, whereas if you are going to for the battery, it consists of more than one positive terminal and negative terminal. So whenever if you are just arranging like this, alright, so here I am having two positive. So this is one positive and this is another one positive terminal, and this is one negative and this is the another negative terminal. That means here I am having more than one positive and one negative terminal. So whenever we are having like this, so this one will be calling it as a battery. So what is the function of the battery? It converts the chemical energy into electrical energy, and it is having more than one positive terminal and one negative terminal. So this device what I am using over here, this only is going to maintain the potential difference in a circuit. So the battery or else we will be calling it as a cell. Both are used to maintain the potential difference in a circuit. What is the next component we are having? Switch. So whenever we are using any type of electrical appliances, right? Suppose if I want to go out of the room, right? So what we'll do? We'll just turn off all the electrical appliances. While you're coming in, we need to turn on. By using what device we are turning on and off the electric circuit? By using the device called as switch. So switch is an electrical device which is used to on or off an electric circuit. If I need to turn on the light means I need to turn on the switch first of all, right? So if I need to turn off means I need to off that one. So by using what device you are doing that one? By using the device called as switch. So here we are having two positions are there. One is on position and another one is off position. So whenever the switch is kept in on position, then those type of circuit will be calling it as a closed circuit, or else you can call it as a complete circuit. So either you can call the on position as a closed circuit, or else you will be calling it as a complete circuit. So when the switch is kept in on, the current can able to flow from the positive terminal to the negative terminal. Clear? So this type of circuit only will be calling it as a closed circuit. Second position what is in? That is the off position. So when the switch is kept in off, so the circuit will be calling it as a either open circuit, or else you can call it as a incomplete circuit. Or another one name we will be using the word called as a broken circuit. Next, we know what next one is a wire. A bulb is there and the switch is kept like this if I am placing. This is a bulb over here. and a switch is placed somewhere over here in this place. I need to turn on the bulb means what I need to, just if I am turning on the switch means whether it will glow? No. Why? Because I need a source over here. So I took a source. So this is a cell one, I will just take a positive terminal and a negative terminal, right? So what I need to do, if I need to turn on the bulb, before that we need to connect all the electrical appliances from one terminal to the another terminal. So by using what we are connecting this one? By using the component called as wire. So wire is a device or is an electrical component which is used to connect from one electrical appliances to the another electrical appliances, right? So here there are three, just we are having the three symbols. This is a general symbol for about the wire. So just a straight line, right? And next symbol is a wire with joint. That means if you are joining the two ends of the wire like this, suppose this is a one wire, and if I am going to join with another one wire means I need to mention the symbol like this. It represents the wire, two wires has been joined. Whereas another one condition is then the wire is crossing like this. So this one represents a wire without joint, without any joining. It is passing from one wire to the another wire. Next, bulb. So we know that bulb, right? So whenever we are passing the electric current through the bulb will start to glow. Why it is glowing? Because inside the bulb, if you are seeing over here, a thin spring-like structure will be there in the middle, right? So this part only is going to glow over there, and then it is going to produce a light. So based upon what effect it is glowing, this one has been, this material will be calling it as a filament. So this filament has been made up of the material called as tungsten. The filament is made up of the material called as tungsten. So based upon what effect it is glowing over there, that means it is working based upon the heating effect of electric current. Heating effect of electric current. So we will be reading about heating effect of electric current in the upcoming topic, that is a Joule's heating effect of electric current. That means when you are passing the electric current through any type of a conducting material, so that conducting material is going to produce a certain amount of heat in it. That effect only will be calling it as a heating effect of electric current. Here bulb also the same principle only it is working. So when you are passing the electric current through the film, that means a bulb. So inside the bulb what is going to be there? The filament only is going to be there. So this filament will start to heat it up and then it will produce a light over there, right? So this is a symbol for the bulb. Either you can use this one or else you can go along with that. That is our wish. And next component is the resistor. So what is meant by resistor? So we are reading about the term called as resistance. So what is meant by resistance? It is a property which opposes the flow of current in it, right? So what is meant by resistor? It is a type of a electrical device, same, which opposes the flow of current in a circuit. So always its value it is fixed. Suppose I am just saying that the resistor having some 10 ohm, its value will be a fixed. This value is not going to change, right? So the next component is the rheostat. So this rheostat we can also call it as a variable resistor. So this one also same function. It is going to oppose the flow of current. So rheostat is an electrical device which opposes the flow of current. So in the previous case we saw about the resistor, its value it is a fixed. Whereas the rheostat in the name itself it is a variable. That means the values can be variable. So the range of the rheostat will be from 0 to 10 ohms. So I can change the values from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that you can change, or else even we are having from 0 to I think 30 ohms. So like this the ranges will be there. Sorry, its value it is a variable. So next important component is the ammeter. So what is meant by ammeter? So why we are using that one? So the ammeter is a device which is used to measure how much amount of current is passing through a electric circuit. So if I am just taking a conductor, right, like this. A conductor is there and it has been connected along with a key and then connected along with the battery. Like this it is there. So once we turn on the switch, what will happen? The current will start to flow from the one terminal to the another terminal, that is from the positive to the negative terminal. That one we will be calling it as a conventional current, right? So here I need to measure how much amount of current is passing through the conductor. In this conductor, we need to measure how much amount of current is passing through the conductor. So how we can measure over there? By using a device called as ammeter. So what is meant by ammeter? So the ammeter is a device which is used to measure the current flowing through the conductor. Current flowing through the conductor. So then in case of ammeter, so this red terminal is considered as a positive terminal and this black one is considered as the negative terminal, right? So the red terminal must only be connected to the positive terminal of battery. That means positive must only be connected to positive and negative must only be connected to the negative terminal. So where we need to connect the ammeter? Always the ammeter must only be connected in a series in a circuit. Clear? So already we said that series means one by one. So where I am going to measure the current over here? Across the conductor only I am going to measure. So where I will be connecting? I will be connecting the ammeter over here. So this, if I am connecting one end to the another end, already we said no, that is a type of a series combination. So in order to measure how much amount of current is passing through this conductor, I need to connect the ammeter in a form of a series. The symbol for ammeter it is A, just been circled, right? So already we said the positive terminal of ammeter must not be connected to the positive. That means this end will be the positive terminal and the other end will be the negative terminal, right? And next component, voltmeter. Already we said ammeter means which is used to measure the current flowing through the conductor. Next one, you need to measure how much potential difference has been created over there. How I can measure that one? By using a device called as voltmeter. So the voltmeter is a device which is used to measure the potential difference. Which is used to measure the potential difference. So where the voltmeter must only be connected? The voltmeter must only be connected parallel in a circuit. The voltmeter must only be connected parallel in a circuit. So in case of voltmeter, so this end is considered as a positive terminal and this end is considered as a negative terminal. So the positive end of the voltmeter must only be connected to the positive terminal of battery and negative end must only be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So how we can connect? Suppose this is a battery over here which has been connected along with the key and the electrical component, whatever a conductor it may be there. And already we said we need to connect the ammeter in a series. So this end is positive since it is the positive terminal and the other end is going to be the negative. Negative must only be connected to the negative terminal. So where we need to connect the voltmeter over here? Already we said parallel to the conductor only you need to connect. That means we need to connect the voltmeter parallel to the conductor in order to measure how much potential drop has been created over there. Clear? Yeah, okay students, I think the concept will be clear. Thank you to all. Just share and subscribe. Thank you.